Brian had been living with something he couldn't explain for almost 2 years. It started small, little sounds here and there, but it kept getting worse. One night, his friend was crashing at his place when they both heard it. Knocking, coming from inside the closet. Brian grabs his phone, wakes his friend up, and they slowly walk toward that door together. What happens next, nobody was ready for.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
You recorded me for?
You're here. Listen.
Sleep.
Touch that door.
Oh, off the that Ouija board. I'm getting out of this room. I can't see.
By the time they opened it, silence. Everything inside looked completely normal. Nothing out of place, nobody there. His friend brushed it off, and maybe Brian tried to as well, but he knew.
This might be the last time.
At the end of that hallway, something was standing there, still, just blending into the dark like it belonged there. And then it moved, fast, straight toward him. Brian threw the door shut, but whatever it was, it didn't leave.
Gabe? Gabe, it's your mom.
Emily was alone in her room late at night when she heard her name being called from the other side of her door, and it sounded exactly like her mom. Her mom wasn't home. She started recording.
Gabe? Gabe, it's your mom. You should come out. You've been there for so long. Gabe? Come out. Gabe? Gabe, it's your mother. You should come out.
Then what's your name then?
Whatever was on the other side, calling her name, it wasn't her mother. This guy makes content exploring abandoned places, so he figured he'd go check out a network of old drainage tunnels running underneath the city. It's dark, it's narrow, water dripping somewhere in the distance. Standard creepy stuff. But then, out of nowhere, he hears this scream, and it doesn't sound like anything he can explain. Human or animal, he genuinely couldn't tell, but he kept the camera rolling anyway.
I'm really not looking forward to this. I don't know what that was. What the Nope. I'm dipped now. This shit. I don't know what that is. Oh fuck.
He backed up slowly, and then it screamed again, closer. That was all he needed. He turned around and ran, and he didn't stop. He still has no idea what was down in those tunnels with him. Daniel started noticing things almost as soon as he moved into his new place. At first, it was easy to dismiss. A knock here, something slightly moved there, but it kept building. Then, one night, he hears loud banging coming from his bathroom.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy escuchando sonidos desde el baño muy raros y estoy solo en casa. Dentro del baño.
The room looks fine until the shower curtain slowly starts moving on its own, then rips down to the floor.
Activar piano este. ¿Cómo se va a activar esto solo, tío? ¿Cómo se apaga? Se acaba de activar esto solo. Cojones. Hola. Acabo de activar la cámara, chico, porque estoy escuchando sonidos de nuevo que vienen de la habitación. Hola. ¿Qué es lo que quieres? ¿Hay alguien en mi casa? ¿Hay alguna entidad? ¿Hola? Miren, chicos, miren. ¿Hola?
A toy keyboard plays itself. Doors slam on their own. Daniel is completely unraveling at this point, so he reaches out to a local priest. The priest hears everything, goes quiet for a moment, and then says something that chilled Daniel to his core. It might not be the house, it could be following you. And sure enough, days later, it was back.
Son las 12 de la noche.
Worse than ever. This time he heard breathing in the dark, and then, when he turned the light on, a face was right there in the doorway. This guy works night security at an industrial building, completely alone, dead quiet, nothing but the hum of the lights keeping him company. For weeks, he'd been noticing things that just didn't feel right. Then one night, mid-patrol, he picks up a faint noise near a small opening up by the ceiling. He points his camera at it, and honestly, in the moment, nothing looks off. But when he gets home and pulls up the footage, his stomach drops. You need to see this. A pale hand slowly reaches out from inside that opening, grips the structure, then pulls back into the dark like it was never there. This man swears nobody else was in that building that night. Kareem went out to film an old psychiatric facility that had been locked up for decades, shut down after some really dark allegations about what went on inside. The place looked dead from the outside, but the second he walked through that door, something felt wrong. He's moving through this narrow hallway when debris starts raining down from the ceiling. He figures it's just an unstable building until a chunk of it actually hits him in the shoulder. He shakes it off and pushes into what used to be an intake room. That's where it gets bad.
يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. أبو محمد عرفته.
A massive wooden panel propped against the wall starts trembling. No wind, no reason, and then it slams to the floor like something shoved it. Kareem just froze, because at that point it wasn't feeling like a coincidence anymore. It felt like whatever was still in that building knew he was there. Old structure settling, or something that never checked out. These two friends are just hanging out at home, normal evening, nothing going on, when one of them feels it. This sudden blast of cold air sweeping through the room, strong enough to raise every hair on his arms. Take a look.
Did you just experience something?
Bro, I swear to God, dude, I felt something really cold.
Really? What?
Dude, my god.
What the Oh shit. Dude, I kid you not, there's like literally nobody in there. What the dude?
Within seconds, something starts moving in the kitchen, and then bang, bang, bang! Objects fly off the counter one after another, crashing to the floor like something just swept them off. No pets, no open windows, nothing that could explain it. These two were terrified, and when they re-watched the footage later, it somehow looked even more deliberate than it felt in the moment. Whatever was in that room wasn't stumbling around. It wanted to make a point. This guy is just winding down for the night, TV on, totally relaxed, when out of nowhere, silverware slides out of his kitchen drawer on its own. No one else is home, nothing touched it.
God damn it. This is getting old. Shit! What the You gotta come out. What the Shit. This, I'm out of here.
He mutes the TV and goes to check. Kitchen's empty, windows closed, nothing to see. So he goes back to the couch and tries to settle back in. That's when the night really turned on him. Out of the corner of his eye, a tall, dark figure just standing there, watching him. It didn't move toward him. It didn't do anything threatening. It just stood there, making sure he could see it, and that somehow made it so much worse. This YouTuber named Hoopla22 thought he was home alone, but something in the house said otherwise. His first thought was his buddy Derek, who had a history of breaking in as a prank, so he pulls out his phone to catch him in the act. Then his dog Nala starts going absolutely crazy, barking like he'd never heard her bark before.
Nala! 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 Nala? Derek? Nala, come on out. Nala, come on out, seriously. Derek? Nala, where'd you go, princess?
I love? Who do I love, pretty girl? Okay.
That is so weird. I've like never seen her that scared. Never seen her get that scared. Derek? Derek, that you? Nala. Nala. Come on, we're going. Nala, we're leaving. Let's go.
He's calling out Derek's name, searching room by room, and then he finds Nala. She's hiding in the bedroom, shaking, pressed into the corner, refusing to move. Hoopla 22 said he had genuinely never seen her like that. Then a noise comes from the kitchen. He grabs Nala, tries to get out, and the bedroom door slams shut on its own right in front of him. That's the moment it clicked. This wasn't Derek. This wasn't a prank. This wasn't a person. Hoopla 22 and Nala haven't gone back since. Nala still isn't acting like herself. He believes something paranormal was in that house, but not everyone agrees. So what do you think? Is there a rational explanation here, or was something genuinely in there with them that night? A paranormal investigator started getting reports about an abandoned house tucked away in some remote village. Locals were saying something messed up happened there almost every single night. So naturally, he decides to go check it out himself. He's walking through this dark, hollow house, and then, well, just watch.
Oh, il y a un bruit. Quelqu'un? Abusé. Oh la dinguerie. C'est qui là-bas? Y'a quelqu'un? Bon allez, je vais dire ça comme ça. Si c'est un démon, fais-moi bouger autre chose. Ah mais c'est obligé, il y a quelqu'un là-bas. Il y a quelqu'un qui se cache ici? Quelqu'un qui se cache ici, c'est obligé. Je suis entouré par un démon? Edgar? Edgar?
Yeah, he'd seen enough. Completely shaken, he got himself out of that room as fast as he could. But instead of leaving, he tried to pull it together and check another part of the house. That was a mistake. What his phone camera picked up next was on a completely different level.
Quelqu'un? Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
C'est un truc de fou, gros.
S'il y a une entité ici avec moi, fais-moi bouger autre chose, s'il te plaît.
Fais attention, mec. Fais gaffe.
Abusé. La dinguerie. Pour te rassurer, je suis là en paix. Et je suis en retour. Si c'est un démon, pour confirmer si c'est toi, pose-moi un objet.
Ouais, je pense que c'est un démon.
Confirme-moi que c'est toi. La dinguerie. Hallucinant.
He didn't stick around after that, walked straight out and didn't look back. And honestly, can you blame him? The real question is, what would you have done if you were standing in that house?